Black is dead. Again, the world's most popular smartphone color, the one color literally everyone defaults to, and Apple's about to skip it on the iPhone 18 Pro for the second year in a row. And honestly, I think I know why they're doing it, and it's not the reason you think. So here's what just dropped. Weibo-based leaker Instant Digital, who, by the way, has a genuinely solid track record, just confirmed that Apple won't be offering the iPhone 18 Pro in black. If this is true, it would mark the second year in a row that Apple's top-tier iPhones launch without one of their most popular and recognizable finishes. And there's a theory floating around about why Apple is doing this that actually makes a lot of strategic sense. We'll get to that. But first, let's talk about what colors you're actually getting instead, because that part is genuinely wild. Okay, so the iPhone 17 Pro currently comes in just three colors: silver, cosmic orange, and deep blue. No black option anywhere. That was the first time Apple's high-end iPhones have not been available with a black or dark gray option in any way. And you'd think, okay, 1 year experiment, they'll bring it back. Nope. Instant Digital has now poured cold water on any hopes that the stealth option would return in 2026, calling the move uncomfortable. Which, yeah, uncomfortable is the exact right word when a $1 trillion company tells you that you can't have your phone in the color black, like a restaurant telling you they don't serve water. But here's what you're getting instead. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman has suggested that Apple is testing a deep red finish for the iPhone 18 Pro models, alongside a couple of more traditional color options. And those rumors about purple and brown finishes, Gurman believes those are just variants of the same red idea. So when people said burgundy, coffee, and purple, they might all just be Apple trying to nail one specific shade of red that doesn't look like a Christmas ornament. Now here's the context that makes this whole thing make sense. Apple had a huge success with a bold color choice for the iPhone 17 Pro lineup. Cosmic orange seems to have been the most popular color, with some suggesting it was key to Apple having its best ever fiscal quarter. Following the launch, the orange effect was particularly strong in China. Think about that for a second. A color, orange, arguably helped Apple have its best quarter ever. If you're Tim Cook and you just watched a bold color choice print, money, are you going back to black? No, you're going deeper, you're going red. Analysts said the iPhone 17 design refresh reinforced Apple's status symbol position in China by making the latest handsets more immediately recognizable as new and high-end. And that's the part nobody talks about. Black is stealth, black is subtle. But subtle doesn't scream, I have the new one across a coffee shop. Cosmic orange does. Deep red will too. It's not about what looks good. It's about what looks new. Okay, now here's the theory I mentioned at the top, and this one actually shifted how I think about this. The possibility has been raised that this might be a subtle way for Apple to nudge more customers towards the iPhone Air. If the iPhone Air becomes the go-to recommendation for the average user, then the Pro models can look like whatever the company wants, as long as they feature powerful hardware for professional users. Most mainstream users, on the other hand, will opt for the iPhone Air once it gets a larger battery. So the play might be make the Pro look intentionally bold, maybe even polarizing, push the safe conservative buyers toward the Air, and let the Pro become this premium statement piece. That's actually kind of genius and kind of annoying at the same time. And here's where things get genuinely ironic. You ready for this? As for the foldable iPhone, Gurman said Apple plans to stay away from fun colors and stick to more traditional space gray, black, and silver white finishes. So let me get this straight. The $1,000 Pro phone, no black, too boring. The $2,000 foldable, black and white only. That's like a restaurant charging more for the plain burger. If this leak is accurate, then the only black iPhone that will launch this year will be the foldable iPhone. And because of Apple's new release schedule, the base iPhone 18 and the iPhone Air 2 will come out early next year alongside the iPhone 18e. So if you want a black iPhone in 2026, your only option is the one that folds and probably costs 2 grand. Tim Cook woke up and chose violence. Now, quick reality check, because I know some of you are already in the comments typing, it's just a rumor. Fair, but Instant Digital has a good track record for Apple rumors and has provided some strikingly accurate information ahead of time, such as the imminent launch of 2023's yellow iPhone 14, as well as the frosted back glass of the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus. So this isn't some random account guessing. This person has receipts. That said, it's still unclear exactly which colors Apple will choose for its flagship iPhone this time around. Rumors have hinted at a new deep red color being added to the mix, while a purple color has also been suggested. At this point, it's far from confirmed which colors the iPhone 18 Pro will arrive in, but black does seem increasingly unlikely. And look, colors aside, the iPhone 18 Pro has some legitimately exciting stuff going on. These phones are expected to debut Apple's first in-house 5G modem, the C2, and a shift to a 2-nanometer manufacturing process for the A20 Pro chip. Key upgrades may include a significantly smaller dynamic island through under-display Face ID, a variable aperture 48 megapixel main camera, and 24 megapixel selfie camera improvements. And a black iPhone 18 Pro would have actually looked pretty cool this year because Apple is reportedly decreasing the contrasting colors on the rear caused by the large glass portion. So the two-tone back issue from the 17 Pro, they're fixing that, which means a black version would have been this sleek, unified slab of darkness, and we can't have it. Cool. So here's where I land on this. Apple's not removing black because they forgot it exists. They're removing it because bold colors sell phones. Cosmic Orange in particular has been a huge hit, proving that Apple's shift away from basic shades of white, black, and gray was a good move. The numbers backed it up, and now Apple's doubling down. Is it frustrating? Yeah. Especially if you're someone who just wants a professional-looking phone that doesn't announce itself from across the room. But Apple's clearly betting that the deep red, or whatever final color they land on, is going to be the next Cosmic Orange. The iPhone 18 Pro models are expected to launch in September. We'll know for sure then, but if you were holding out for black, I'd start making peace with that now. And honestly, if the only way to get a black iPhone in 2026 is to spend 2 grand on the foldable one, Apple might have just invented the most expensive color tax in tech history. I'm curious, would you actually pick a bold color if black wasn't an option, or would you just slap a black case on it and call it a day? Let me know. See you next one. Peace.